What is up, guys? I am ArielG, and if you are new here, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you are returning, thank you so much for clicking on my channel as I go on or go back on our debt-free journey. Now, guys, for those of you who are not new, as you can see, we back to budgeting. You can see my setup is back to how it was when I first started my video, so you know what this is all about. You know what's about to happen, and I'm so excited to get to work, get back to what I was doing, trying to get out of debt and getting our lives together. Now, for those of you who are new here, I'll give you just a little bit of backstory briefly. I am now a mother of three beautiful boys. We're a family of 5, and we are trying to get out of debt. And it has been a doozy. We were in the middle of getting out of debt in the beginning of the year, and then I ended up pregnant with twins, fraternal, not identical. And it put a complete halt to everything that I was doing because of the fact that I had to go on emergency bed rest and had to sit out for, oh my God, so many months. I was off of work from June up until pretty much now. I go back to work next month in December. Just found out I got released. I'm good to go back to work. Full range work, not limited of any sort. And I am truly excited to get this journey back the way it was. So this video, I have decided I wanted to do something a tad bit different. And I am truly excited to redo it. So on today's video, I kind of want to get into, well, from this point on, I kind of want to get into giving myself monthly goals and trying to achieve them. All right, so I kind of want to go over my monthly goals for next month with you guys and, you know, just see what I can do, see what I can accomplish and things of that sort. So I have 5 categories that I want to try to get into and achieve. And we're going to see if we can get that done. So I'm going to turn slightly to the side. Hopefully you all can see. I'm going to try to zoom in a little bit. Okay, so with my monthly goals, so I am actually 2 months postpartum of having my twin boys, and I feel like it's about time that I start back trying to get in shape or some kind of shape or, you know, motion of movement, something, because I had, especially since I had been sitting in the bed for such a long time and not being able to really move the way I want to. Now, don't get me wrong, I didn't stay in the bed the entire single time. I did have to have some kind of movement, but now that I've had my boys and I'm all good to do whatever it is that I want to do now, I kind of want to start getting back into shape. So I definitely want to get into fitness, get into my fitness journey. And I have about 4 things that I definitely want to get into with that. I want to at least go for a 45-minute walk, and that is a day. I need to try to get rid of the rest of this baby fat. I've lost a lot due to breastfeeding, really, but I need the rest of it gone. So that's my start off, is to at least walk for 45 minutes. I don't know if any of you have ever heard of the Nike Fitness Training Club thing. It's an app that you can download, and it does exercise. It's like one of those fitness exercise apps that they have, and I did download it. So I said I wanted to start doing that. So do the Nike Fitness, and they have so many different ones on there. And since I'll be doing beginners, they have a bunch of them that does like at least 15-20 minutes of that. So I think I'll definitely start getting into that. I have, since having the boys, I've definitely slacked up on my water intake. So I definitely need to start drinking more water. And because I do breastfeed, that will help keep my milk supply going the way it needs to in order to keep being able to feed my boys. And then I also want to start meal prepping. My eating habits during my pregnancy was horrible, and I need to get it back under control. And even if I start working out, nutrition is also a part of being able to lose weight and get back to where I was, or try to get back to where I was, or maybe even get to a better version of myself. That's always a good thing, is to be a better version of yourself. So definitely want to, get there and try to get back to a healthier me. So next category is going to be YouTube. And I'm excited with doing YouTube. When I was having to stop doing my budgeting journey, I started getting into just doing somewhat of lifestyle videos to kind of keep me going, kind of keep me motivated. And I actually started to like them. So I definitely want to keep doing them, but I also want to go ahead and start getting back into doing my budgeting videos. So I definitely want to start back my debt videos and get that journey and my accountability. And you guys are my accountability partners. So I definitely want to get back to doing my videos for you all. And I know majority of my subscribers here pretty much came to my channel because I was, trying to get out of debt, and they, were rooting me on. And then, of course, like I said, I got pregnant and other things happened. But we're back on track, guys. We are getting back. And I definitely want to create more content with the budgeting videos. I think what I was doing at first was good, but I want to do more. And I also want to do also my lifestyle videos as well. And those lifestyle videos are really just the vlogs. I guess that's pretty much what you call them, is the vlogs. So I want to kind of be able to create it where I can have a mix of both instead of just having one of each. Do a mix of both. So I think that'll be fun too. And then make at least 4 budgeting videos. I think that will be fun because it's more than just budgeting I want to do. It's so much more than that I want to do with you guys. So definitely want to create more, and then at least post twice a week. So 2 times a week. Give you all a little bit more than just what I've been doing. So I hope I'm able to accomplish this for you all. Now, here's where it's going to get real tricky. December is the type of month where I'm trying to re-up on everything. So, of course, we have to have our money goals, right? So the money goals that we need to definitely get into is we have 2 emergency fund accounts. Both of them pretty much have been wiped out since I have been off of work. So I definitely want to put $1,000 back into my individual account. the individual emergency account that I have for myself. And then I want to put 500 back into my kids' emergency fund. And now that I have my twins, it might go up. 500 was the minimum, but it might go back up. I don't know. We'll see. I want to at least I have a new account with Capital One. Majority of my savings account for me and my kids are with Capital One, but I also have a checkings account with them. And for just a rollover fund, I want to put at least $150 back into my Capital One account. And then, of course, for the month of December, I need to catch up on all of my bills because being off so long, I ended up falling behind on bills and definitely need to get back up on them. And then with catching up on my bills, I need to pay or put money back into the negative accounts. And I think I only have, I want to say I have 3 accounts that are in the negatives right now. And luckily the banks are working with me to try to get those back in good standings. So we're definitely wanting to get that back in good standings with it. Now, we have some new debt, y'all. Some new debt. And this time, me and my boyfriend have decided to put our debts together rather than having them separately. And we got some debt for that butt, okay? So that'll be a separate video. Just stay tuned for that because, baby, y'all will go trip out on me when you see the new debt that we have. But for our debt category, because that is definitely a category that has to get on here. It's only going to be 2 goals that I want to try to set. This part won't make sense until I make my another upgraded debt confession video. I think this will be the 3rd one, y'all. Y'all are gonna trip out on me. But for this category, I want to pay at least the first 5 debts. And like I said, it'll make sense once you guys see my debt-free or debt confession video. You'll see the first 5 that I want to pay off. And then you'll understand why this is on here. And then I also want to pay off my Capital One credit card. And I feel like I've been trying to pay these credit cards off for forever, but I just keep using them. I'll pay it off and then I'll keep using them. I gotta do something about this. But my Capital One and my Discovery card definitely has to go ahead and get paid. Last and final category is going to be my personal. And this is just if you are a parent or if you just anyone in general, don't forget to have a personal goal for yourself. That is something that I am learning being a mom of 3. I am outnumbered and I need to be able to have some mommy me time. And that is what I plan on start doing from this point on. So with that being said, for my personal goals, I am going to start having more self-care time. And it can be at home. You don't always have to go out for your self-care. Sometimes I like being at home for my self-care days. And I mean, I have a great a great bathroom to have my, my little baths in with champagne and whatnot, my face mask. And I can start doing that here at home. And that's what I plan on doing. It's just having more me time. Mental health is so important to me. I am an advocate of mental health. I used to work in the mental health field before I got my current job. And I do believe that PTSD is real and you have to take care of yourself. So for me, after my twins were born, I did have a few complications with postpartum, and I decided to get a therapist. So I do have my therapy appointment, and I do feel that is a part of my self-care or my me time, is to make sure that I do have my therapy appointment. Now, I've been looking a hot mess lately, and I am trying to transition from my relaxed hair back to my natural hair. So I've been getting braids a lot more, and that is going to be a part of my my me time, is to get my braids, get my braids back. Another thing, I love to read, and I am currently reading a book now, and I think I'm in a book club. We just been talking about reading, and it's so nice to finally know a group of women who like to read just as much as I do. So I want to finish, because I have been jagging around, finish the current book that I am reading now. If you guys want to know the types of books that I read, comment below, let me know, and we can start putting that in there. And then I want to start learning new cooking meals, if that makes sense. Growing up, I was never really taught how to cook, so I am kind of self-learning some of it, or a lot of the meals that I cook, and some of them, if not all, some of them turn out to be really good. And so I want to keep learning how to make more meals for my family, especially since it's all boys, and these boys have an appetite like no other. My oldest son, my boyfriend, and even breastfeeding, one of the twins have an appetite like no other. So I can only imagine when he gets older how he's going to be eating. And so I definitely want to be able to learn how to cook more meals. And then last but not least, I want to learn a new skill. And this may sound crazy, I guess, but I definitely want to be able to learn a new skill for sure. I went online and saw something about bookkeeping, and I was just like, that may be a good skill to learn, because I eventually want to have my own business in the future. And I'm definitely going to be able, I'm definitely going to need to be able to keep up with all of my tax things and income from that particular business that I want to try to get into. So I definitely want to learn QuickBook or bookkeeping. I'm hearing a lot of bookkeepers use QuickBooks, so that's kind of what I'm learning or getting into. So definitely want to get into that. So guys, these, okay. Guys, I do apologize about that. Had to stop for a quick second and go take care of the twins because they were crying. But definitely wanted to come back and show you all. Like I said, these are my monthly goals for December. And I'll bring y'all in just a little bit so you can get a closer look. So we have my fitness goals, my YouTube goals, money goals, debt, and personal. Like I said, I am wanting to learn a new skill, which was the last one that we had wrote down. I want to learn a new skill. I have been looking at I have been looking at doing bookkeeping or learning how to do bookkeeping as a skill for a business that I do want to create later on in the future. So these are my December monthly goals, and I hope you all liked this video. We're gonna keep track of it. I'm definitely going to let you know how it all turns out. We're just gonna get back on our debt-free journey. I'm so excited to be doing this again, doing this with you all, and definitely trying to get back on what we will accomplish. So keep with me, keep me in you guys' prayers, keep my family in you guys' prayers. If you have any tips, suggestions, ideas, please leave them down in the description box below. As always, thank you guys so much for coming on my channel. Bye.